What's up and welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Scenario. Jim and Sheeny's Road to the Elite Four.
Talks about disasters. Jim keeps laughing even faster. Sheeny's here with all the answers. A podcast full of fun romancers. Rolling dice, no time to think. Chaos comes before you blink. First create another scene. Messing up in ways unseen. How not to summon a scenario.
So we're in the Poké Tower.
Yeah.
Walked in.
We actually know it's called the Pokemon Tower this time.
It's the Pokemon Tower.
Yeah.
Full of pasty white girls
Literally. Albinos, I'm telling
who
you.
channel spirits and shit. And they got like fans.
I don't think it's fans, it's like those little bauble things.
Yeah, do you know what? It's obviously some sort of Japanese ritualistic sort of thing or whatever. They got those sticks with paper on them and something like that anyway. So this is going to be the first time we meet a ghost.
Yes.
What is a ghastly?
Would you like to know what a ghastly
What is a ghastly? Because is it a dead Pokemon or is it genuinely just technically a living being?
Would you like to know the Pokemon Red Pokedex entry for a ghastly?
Yes.
Cool. So the entry is almost invisible. This gaseous Pokemon
So it's alive?
cloaks the target and puts it to sleep without notice. So in Pokemon Red, they're saying it's not a ghost. It's actually a Pokemon.
It's just a Pokemon that's really fucking hard to see.
That's a ghost, I guess.
That will put you to sleep if you're not careful.
I guess, like,
It
ghost...
gasses you.
I mean, ghost type is a type, so I guess they've got ghosts.
Do you reckon they use them in the hospitals in Pokemon? Because
what?
Knockout gas.
No, I feel like a drowsy would be more effective.
Well, that hypnotizes you.
Yeah. It also has hypnosis.
Well, so ghastly is a real thing.
Yes.
It's okay.
Actually, isn't it like
established that.
Hold on, isn't it like a Chansey?
No, because they don't claim it to be like an alien or anything, do they?
No,
It's
I
literally
mean...
just a ghost. Well, in the series, it's a ghost. It's a spooky thing that haunts... Didn't they have that whole episode about the Gengar that was really sad?
Did they?
When Ash went to the haunted house and there was a Gengar there. And
Oh, they were just lonely.
No, it turned out it was like, it got left there by its trainer.
Maybe, but it was just lonely.
And the trainer was like, "I'll be back," and the trainer never came back, and Gengar then just started hating on
I believe
people.
it was just he was lonely.
Right,
the Gengar.
right. And he liked playing jokes on people, didn't he?
Yeah, and and then you get the whole thing with like Sabrina, where like
What
Sabrina,
an absolute gem of a find, right? If Ash could have kept that Gengar.
the Gengar never wanted to be with Ash. He was just wanting fun, and he found it with Sabrina in the end. Actually,
Yeah,
you remember that?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a fucking freaky episode,
That's
right?
because she was possessed.
By the doll.
Yes, but wasn't it the Alakazam?
Yeah, it was the
doing
Alakazam that was
Yeah.
possessing her.
A small child.
Yes.
Anyway, we digress. We go in. Tombstones everywhere.
Not
Attacked
seats.
by a ghastly.
Not seats.
Are we trying to capture it?
Yes.
100%, right?
I mean, it's a
Because we
Pokemon.
can see it now.
Because technically, when we see it, we get a Pokedex entry.
Yes.
So we know it's a Pokemon.
Yes.
So we're like, holy shit, this is a Pokemon.
So I could throw a ball at that thing and it'll work.
Technically, yes, but you've got to capture it. So let's see how we go then, shall we?
Well, it's only a fucking ghastly. They're a dime a dozen in the fucking cemetery.
Yeah, well, yes, I guess so.
What you ought to roll for is if you catch a haunter instead.
Well, do you really want to know the percentages? Because I have really noticed that we have started playing the percentages quite a bit here.
Yeah, haunter. What, 5%?
Red and blue, 1%.
Fuck. Okay.
Cubone, 9%.
Okay.
And a ghastly, 90%.
Yeah, well, there you go. Okay. I find that really weird that a random Cubones are just roaming around in the middle of the cemetery.
Yeah, but we know the reason why, because of the whole story.
Yeah, the whole skull, and I get it.
I mean, I wonder if most people...
What's the evolution? Is it just a more pissed off version?
What, a Marowak?
Yeah.
It's just the mum, I guess. I guess their life cycle is like... That implies that every Marowak dies and becomes...
And its offspring then put
Yeah.
the parent's skull on as like a tradition thing.
Yeah. Right?
Grows up, becomes an adult, and then dies, and then their kids then put the skulls on, and yeah.
Right? That's what that implies,
Yeah,
technically.
it looks that way. It looks that way.
That's fucked up.
It looks that way.
That's like literally me...
It's like, yeah, but that's like a tribe having its own traditions.
That's like you your like grandfather wearing glasses.
Yeah. What, and out of tradition, I pick up his glasses
And
and
wear
put them on.
them.
I don't think prescription glasses are the same thing.
I'm
as putting a skull on
sorry.
your
Would
head.
you like his skull instead?
I'm just saying.
You didn't say no. I did notice this when I said.
No, because it's like a tribe having a weird tradition. It's just a thing.
Now, is the bone that he also has?
I feel like we're having this conversation as we're walking.
I feel like we're having this conversation.
This is what we're talking about as we're roaming around.
Yeah, and I'm like, has
Walking
anybody
past the
noticed that
pasties.
though they have the bone of their mother, the skull of their mother on their head, what's the bone they have? Is
Why
it
not
like?
the dad?
I guess the dads are like
Was
within.
it sadder because mum's dead than dad?
I
What
guess
if
so.
it's a single parent? Cubone?
Guess he's a mummy's boy. I guess.
Okay.
Maybe the Marowak's
Or
fathers always die in childbirth, or when they.
Well, like a spider, the mum just thwacks the dad after.
Yeah, I guess so. Like like a praying mantis,
Fucking hell.
right?
Yeah, all right.
Imagine if they're twins. What happens then? Do they just go back and pick up the skull of the
They
father?
fight for it, I guess.
I guess they pick up the skull of the father.
No, they just fight for it. It's a fight to the death.
Also, what does a Cubone look like when it's got no thing on? It must look cute as hell, really.
There's got to be a picture of a Cubone without his skull on.
I bet it looks cute as hell. I'm not searching it.
What's
I
the
will
bet?
search
And it looks
afterwards.
like a fucking Charmander.
It kind of does, right? Even when
Right.
you see it through the thing,
Yeah.
or just a dinosaur.
What if it's just a sad fucking Charmander that's put its tail out and whacked the skull of its dead parent on
It
its
could
head?
be.
Maybe. Anyway,
I have one problem: the bone in its hand.
Oh
Is it
shit!
just like
Look,
the
there's a
femur?
ghost.
Oh, cool! Throw a Pokemon.
It's just throw a Pokeball. We're gonna roll for Haunters and Cubones, I guess, because Ghastly's a dime a dozen.
I'm gonna throw.
So if you miss the Haunter, you get a Ghastly.
100%.
Need natty 20.
Yeah, natural 20 for
Haunter.
Haunter, 100%. It looks like I'm getting a Ghastly.
Yeah. That's a 12. I'm getting a Ghastly.
Do two of them just pick up at the same time? And we're just like, oh yeah. Do we want a Cubone?
Do we have a Cubone? No.
No.
Yes? No?
I kind of want like a proper Grebo bloomin'.
No, we don't have a Cubone.
I want a proper Grebo bloomin' Pokemon.
I mean, with those
anyway.
percentages on the first floor, when's the best opportunity to catch a Cubone, really? Higher up?
They're all the same.
Well, it never goes above
9%.
It never goes above 9, even on
Nope.
top floor.
Even on the top floor.
Oh shit.
9% all the way through.
I guess you get. Let's say you get to roll 3 dice, and it's got to be above a 16 or above.
That's a 19.
Yeah, you got a Cubone.
I was rolling again in case I got a natty 20.
Oh, he's fucking clutched it with the last roll, an 18.
Oh, we
Cubone.
both get Cubones. Did we just give it trauma? Wait. Does it hear us talking about like the whole ins and outs of the thing?
I feel like the Cubones are just like angsty teens, just chilling in there and sort of like, I hate my life. Mum's dead.
Goths,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're the Pokemon equivalent of Goths.
And I feel like you just get near one or whatever. It's because it's really fucking misty as well, don't forget.
Yeah.
It's like a fog.
There's a
all
fog in
around,
here.
And I'm like, where the fuck's the fog coming from? Why does this tower have its own weather conditions?
fog machines
Why?
all around it. I bet you.
To create an atmosphere.
Yeah. No, actually, no. It is quite high up, if I remember, and it's right next to a mountain. So it would kind of make sense that the mist and the fog comes off of the
Do you reckon
mountains.
we just find the Cubone because we step on it?
I'm not going to stand on the Cubone.
Yeah, but you might not see it through the fog.
Look, I would be very careful. We are in a Pokemon cemetery.
We're meant to look for Mr. Yeah.
Well, I feel that's what we're doing. I feel like we're Mr. Fuji.
That's it, Mr. Fuji.
And we're like, Mr. Fuji. And then we accidentally run into, like,
These
Cubos
and psychics.
and Psychics. And they're like, he's not here.
They're like, fight me, I've got Ghastlies.
And
And
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
cool.
yeah, have you not looked around? They're a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
Like,
You
shock.
guys, you don't get much sun, do you? Like, if I put
I feel like we insult them and they just leave.
I feel like my Venusaur that definitely comes out at this point has solar beam, and I just put the sun out on them, and they're like, right?
Yeah, I mean, Charmeleon. Oh no, he's a Charizard now. I forgot he
Yeah.
evolved after killing a fucking Vileplume.
Literally.
I've got a Charizard that... No, he's too big. He's too big to have inside.
Yeah, we're not
here.
stopping her out of that. I wouldn't even put my Venusaur out in here.
No, they're too big. They're way too big for this place.
Yeah.
They'll end up crushing a fucking tombstone and then
Yeah, knocking
there's,
over some
bad
graves
fortune
and there's some...
Okay, so eventually we walk into the Marowak that's guarding the last staircase.
So
to the
technically
top.
it's
So
shrouded.
when we get there, we're obviously dude, Mr. Fuji, quite clearly
On the
and
top?
probably was always going to
On the
be
top?
on the top floor.
Yeah, I
isn't
kind
he?
of
Let's be
expected
honest,
it.
it was like,
Did we get lost?
This is like written in the stars.
I have a question. Did we get lost?
No, because there's always a path, isn't there? Oh, there's healing circles in there as well.
I'm not going into one of them.
Weird, right?
Would you go into a healing circle, which looks like a demonic circle on the
yeah,
floor?
I'd have a go.
Or would you put one of your expendable Pokemon in first?
No, I'd go in there and I'd be like, oh, dude, I feel great. Oh, you should have bought your Clefairy there. Your Clefable.
It wouldn't have mattered.
No.
Technically, we did bring it.
It was already gone.
Technically, it is with us
In spirit.
in our digestive system. I feel like my Clefable at some point, like, ooh, like comes
We
up.
didn't even bury it. We just,
Ate it.
yeah.
Waste not, want not.
Well, yeah.
Technically, we gained. You know what? It was useful even after death.
Are you trying to you can't capture the Marowak, can you?
Yes, you can.
I thought you weren't allowed
Oh no,
to
it knocks you
capture it.
away, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It knocks the
you're
ball
not,
away.
You're not allowed to capture this one.
That's fine. Fair enough.
I'm just like, oh, that looks like Cubone, but like bigger.
Yeah. You got a water Pokemon?
Is that what fucks it up?
I guess so. It's probably a ground type.
I've got.
It could be a
I've
fighting.
got a Venusaur. Not a Venusaur.
You
A
haven't.
fucking Blastoise.
Yeah, fine, use it.
Oh no! Come on. I'm just gonna knock it aside. What's it gonna do? Bash my ankles with a bone?
It's pretty big.
Are they?
They are
Are
pretty
they actually big?
They're pretty big. Cubones are only about like yay big, like a foot
right, okay.
big.
Okay.
These things are like 3 or 4 foot big.
Oh shit! It's like a small child. Ugh.
They're pretty beefy as well. They've got like a fucking femur or something that they've got like as a bone. It's pretty fucking wild.
That's horrendous.
And it's still got the fucking
All
skull.
right, I'm definitely
on.
Blastoise in the shit out of that then. Okay. Then we reach the top.
Yeah.
Rocket's there.
Well, technically Jesse and James are there.
Only in yellow.
I thought we'd clarify that we were going to have them, keep them around.
They are around.
Cool. We beat them up.
Do we beat up Jesse and
Yeah,
James?
we're going to fight them. They're going to get in our
Jesse's
way
back.
this
Yeah,
time.
but Jesse's.
Yeah, well, we'd be like, either stand aside or back off.
I'm like a 17-year-old kid. I see Jesse and I'm like, damn.
Damn. I haven't touched my wiener in weeks.
I'm like, you know what? Fuck it hell.
It's been 2.5 weeks since
Why
I
can your
left home.
Meowth talk?
Yes, that's a good point.
And I look at my Persian. Why can't you do that?
Why can't you be like this, son?
What the fuck?
Meow.
As it shits out coins.
I feel like it picks one up and gives it to you. Meow.
Ah, yeah, all right. You have your uses, Persian.
Rolls his eyes and looks at you.
Okay, we beat the shit out of Jesse. and
Cool.
James.
Do we
We
just...
just defeat them very easily.
Yeah, fine. I was also going to be like, shall we send like a Persian against Meowth?
Oh.
Because Meowth technically does fight in these games. As
Does he?
one of their Pokemon, yeah. It's Ekans,
Okay.
Coffin, and
Yeah, it's the OGs, isn't it? Yeah.
Meowth.
Okay.
They're in it, so yeah.
Yeah, she ain't got no Wobbuffet at that point.
No, I love Wobbuffet though. It was one of my favourite Pokemon I had.
And then, is Giovanni there?
Yes, he is.
He is.
At the top, and we have
I'm
to fight him.
He
Like, dude.
literally saw him like a day ago.
Dude, we literally just set fire to your operation.
He literally is going to see us and be like, you're the guys that just burned down my casino. Literally yesterday.
Yeah? He's the guy that clearly has a bald head, has a liquor tongue next to
Are
him.
you Mount Fuji?
Mount Fuji?
Mr. Fuji.
Yes, I am the mountain.
Mr. Fuji. He's like,
Yes.
yes.
Cool.
Everyone's worried about you.
Why are you still up here?
Get down.
You're literally just stood there.
Get down.
I can't. You have to beat Giovanni for me to leave. I don't think that's
Is this
true.
where you get the poker flute?
Yes.
What? Oh, you get it once you win this fight?
From Mr. Fuji.
Oh,
Yeah, see?
cool.
The more you know.
We beat Giovanni again.
I guess.
We beat him. Did we beat him last time?
Yes,
I
we
can't
did.
remember.
Yes, we beat him.
Okay, well we let's just say we beat him again.
Can we just beat him up? like properly this time.
Absolutely, just bundle him.
Just bum
I
rush.
let free like my 30 Pokemon.
I use my charm.
Like, I don't care how strong Team Rocket are. If I dropped all my Pokeballs,
I'm wrong.
what?
Giovanni isn't there. It's
he's not.
actually Jesse and James.
Oh, is that okay? Oh, so that was an easy.
And they have an Arbok and a Wheezing.
That was an easy win.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
And Mr. Mount Fuji.
You keep calling Mount Fuji. You got Mount Fuji on the brain.
I have.
5 months.
We're going there in just over 5 months.
Yeah.
I guess he's just like, thanks for saving me. Have a poker flute each.
Actually, he's like, come meet me at my house.
Oh,
Actually, and
well, right, we
disappears.
walk poor Mr. Frail Fuji
No.
down the stairs.
The best thing is, he's like, come meet me at my house as he walks past us and goes back down the stairs.
I feel like he just, as he's talking to us about coming, he's putting a backpack on and we're
Well,
like,
he
what's he doing?
disappears.
No, and then he just leaps off the top of the tower and fucking skydives back down again, like parachutes down to his house.
What
and
with
we're
like, I'm trying to think like a Voltor was like the blooming parachute.
you know
or
what I
something.
mean? And I'm just like,
Into the clouds,
yeah.
into
and
the
we're like,
fog, and we're like, that is very
why
dangerous.
did he do that in the first place?
No, dude, that's like seriously dangerous. That guy's just jumped off into fog. Anything could have been
He's
down
like
there.
80.
Maybe a bit more. That guy, did you see how bald his head was as well? Like, that was a proper bald fuck.
We've come all the way up here
To go and see Mr. Fuji.
to see him, and then now we got to walk all the way back down and go to his house.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's go down.
we go down.
I feel like he's all mystic and bullshit when we get there.
Yeah,
as well.
100%.
Oh, you've come to meet Mr. We met you
We
earlier.
meet him as he's packing his parachute back in his backpack.
outside his house. Stuffing it back in.
I'm like, what the fuck, man?
It's quicker.
He's like, come. And we walk inside his house.
Come quickly as he slowly walks in the door.
Yeah, 100%. And then pulls out of a cabinet two poker
Two
flutes.
poker flutes.
Take these flutes.
Take these ocarinas of time.
They're like shells, aren't they?
No,
Oh, no,
they are like flute things as
Oh,
well.
okay. He just gives them to us, and we're like, thanks.
What are these for?
What is it? They awaken sleeping Pokemon.
Cool. It does do the rest skill though, which is pretty cool.
That too.
It's the rest move. it's basically the move rest.
Yeah.
It'll wake them up from the rest move, if you know what I mean.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, when your Pokemon rests and then needs to sleep.
And I'm just like, that's a bit of a coincidence because there's literally a sleeping Snorlax blocking the
Two.
path.
There's two.
There's two sleeping Snorlaxes blocking our way.
Yes. I may have accidentally left two sleeping Snorlaxes on the road. You literally caused
I was going to get rid of them,
with these
but Team
Poké
Rocket
Flutes.
took me to the Poké Tower.
I feel like that's the thing. Also, it would take me like a week to walk like 50 meters.
So you do it.
for me.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Well, there's somewhere we got to go before we go there, but cool. Cheers. And we leave. We'd leave Lavender Town. And you know what? I've never been happier. Because fuck Lavender Town.
Yeah, it's the creepiest fucking
What
place.
a point, as we're leaving, what a pointless place.
The guy's still there with the blooming.
I mean, honestly, like, there's mist, there's graves, there's pasty ass psychics everywhere.
There's an old guy with one of those
There's
fucking
no
organs.
gym here. It's such a pointless place.
And there's only like 3 houses.
Oh, you know who we missed?
Who?
Lee.
Oh, he was there.
We forgot about him.
That's just fine. Hi guys, we need a battle before you go and fight a Marowak.
No. Let's say he is literally crying over his Raticate's grave.
I feel like that's an adequate
and he doesn't
thing.
even see us.
And we sneak past.
No, we don't see him in the mist either.
No, we hear somebody wailing. Like,
Yeah.
"Ooh,
Raticate.
ooh." Could be anyone.
That could be anybody.
That could be anybody's Raticate.
That could be anybody.
My Raticate, Lee Grayson's Raticate. No.
Damn you, so far-fetched.
I'll miss Big Balls. He nicknamed him Big Balls. Come on.
That could be anybody. Don't worry about
be
it.
anyone.
Anyway, we leave.
Let's get out of here. That's just really sad.
Where are we going? We're going to that place where that thirsty guard was. The next gym's in this town, isn't it?
Saffron City.
It's Saffron City. We're going to Saffron City where there's a big corporation. So we finally enter. So what's the reason, by the way? Because that guard was like, oh, it's closed. Next time we get there, the guard's like, oh, yeah, it's open again now.
Yeah, it's open now. Don't worry about it. And we're like...
Why was it closed?
Terrorist attack.
But they're still here.
Yeah, well... They're kind of just standing around. They are kind of just standing around.
They are.
So it's like, terrorist attack.
Okay. And on that note, it's time for us to chuff off. All you summoners can join us next time for a brand new episode. If you've got any questions or queries or just want to see what we're up to, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at How Not to Summon, or join our Discord at How Not to Summon a Podcast, or go to our YouTube to find all our juicy vids. I've been Sheeny.
I've been Jim.
Trainer Sheeny.
Trainer Jim.
See you later.
See ya.
Another scene, messing up in ways unseen.